There we go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another match reaction here on the Dugout Football channel. West Ham 1, Liverpool 2. Massive 3 points tonight. Absolutely massive 3 points. Please do hit a like on the video and also do hit that subscribe button. As you can see, we are 2399. I'm one away from 2.4k. So we can get there before the end of the night. That'd be absolutely amazing. And yeah, we'll just go through the game. It's going to be a short one. I'll be honest. It's going to be a short one. Um, had I've been in sort of two minds of obviously going doing a match reaction, but let me know your thoughts in the chat as well. I actually did this game over on Chris's List Till I Die. I actually did this as a live watch along on his channel, and I've got to be honest. I thought we played well tonight. I thought we did play well tonight. There were a couple of moments where, yes, we looked a bit edgy. We looked looked like our sort of our old selves when we were sort of like defending from the front. But I've got to say, I think we deserved to win tonight. I did think we were much better tonight, and that's 3 wins in a row now as well. Is top four back on? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. But let us speak to a few. Zayn is in. Oh, that was never a handball because there's nowhere else as Thiago's arm can go. Yeah, look, I can get West Ham fans being aggrieved. I can get rival fans being a little bit upset. But if that's given against you, then I think you'd be disappointed. If it's given for you, then it's just one of those. It's just one of those. But yes, I do agree. I think Thiago is sort of trying to stop his fall. I don't think it's anything to do with him trying to handball it anyway. But look, it's a decision that's obviously, not gone West Ham's way. David Moyes is unhappy. West Ham fans are unhappy. I understand it. Definitely. But some you win and some you lose. That's what I can say. Jordan's on, big up, mate. Hope you're good. Chris Welsh is in as well. I was at work for the game today, saw highlights, looked good in my opinion. Needed to rub my eyes to see if it was real that we won 3 games in a row. Yeah, and we won in the dreaded kit. That bloody white TV pixelated kit. Honestly, I don't like that kit. I never have liked that kit, and let's be honest, it was a really bad kit tonight. But we won in it, and that's the main thing. We finally won a game. Actually, that's the first win in that kit. It's funny as well. That's the last time we're going to wear that kit as well. So hopefully we'll get the green one out very soon. We talk footballers and hello. Liverpool will definitely full finish in the top four, in my opinion. Love to see Reds happy. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to win that game again. 3 wins in a row, like 6-1 against Leeds, 3-2 against Nottingham Forest, and then obviously tonight 2-1. But doesn't matter how you win. It's all about putting the ball in the back of the net, and we managed to do that. Tonight as well. The bees are buzzing at Chelsea. Yes, they are. Chat. Are Chelsea in a relegation battle? Because I was looking at the table, they're only 10 points off the relegation zone. Maybe too soon. Maybe too late for them to be dragged into a relegation battle. But with all that money spent, Chelsea should be doing a lot better. Frank Lampard, 5 games, 5 defeats. It's not good. Not good for Chelsea. Yes, I will be speaking about Gakpo. I thought he was excellent tonight. I really did. Top 4, more chance of postcards coming home. I'm staying grounded. It's not over yet. It is not over yet as well. Thiago was falling. Yeah, it was. He was. Top 4, bridge too far for me. I'm coming to terms with Europa League football. It's more about momentum, really, just finishing on high. Absolutely. And that's the main thing, isn't it, El Scouser? Is the main thing that we just want to finish the season strongly. Yes, it hasn't been a great season, but we will go again next season. We will go again next season, and hopefully with more players. And yeah, John W. Henry was at the game tonight. Make of that what you will. make of that what you will. Indeed. Only positive of Europa League, I can probably get tickets for games. That is very, very true. If you look at the West Ham versus Chelsea handball, that was way more obvious. So a bit of car. Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. Keep on winning, be good momentum to take into next season. Absolutely. There should have been a relegation battle on that part as manager. I like that. Liz is in. Hello, Liz. Hope you are well. Chelsea end up in the relegation battle. I will laugh my ass off. Yeah, absolutely. Curtis, Julian Jones, another brilliant performance from Jones. This new system, we playing Jones and Trent have to play. Trent is given more freedom with Jones' ball retention. Curtis Jones was good tonight. Curtis Jones has been very, very good in the last couple of games, I would say. Leeds, he was excellent. Forest, I didn't think was his kind of game. But when you look at Curtis Jones, I think it's a sort of a make or break sort of time for him at the moment, and I think he is playing for his future at Liverpool. I honestly do. But look, Curtis Jones was very, very good. Trent, excellent again in that midfield. Really, really good, has to be said. Bluebird Legend, top four, 6 points by Manchester United with 2 games in hand. Liverpool did good fixtures against Spurs and Fulham, but top four, tall order. How does Salah play this evening? Pretty quiet, I'll be honest. Although I do have to say, I thought Cresswell and Aguerd, I thought they kept him pretty, very quiet tonight. I thought they did. They kept him very, very quiet. But no, Salah was good. Gakpo was really, really good as well. And the man of the moment who obviously got the winner, Joe Matip, as well. I thought he was really, really good. Tallyho Douglas, congratulations to you and Mrs. Horn. Gakpo is not a striker. He is lost up front and it's easier to defend against. I think that's a little bit harsh. I think when you look at Gakpo, he likes to take on players. And I do think that when you look at the strikers that they've had, Gakpo for me shows a bit of turn of pace. He does have a bit of a turn of pace about him. Now, Darwin Núñez, as much as we like to say that, look, he hasn't been a flop. I will say that now. I've seen loads of people saying he is a flop. 19 goals and assists in all comps this season. Look, people call them bums, etc. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. But Gakpo, for me, just has a little bit more about him. And I think he is the Bobby Firmino replacement. I've been saying that for a while. I think he is the Bobby Firmino replacement. So, but Gakpo was good tonight. He was very, very good, I would have to say. John is in. Hello, mate. Hope you're good. Good performance. Outstanding from Trent Jones, Gakpo, and Matip. Henderson needs to F off. As I say, Mr. Conway, worrying time for me today is VVD. The Bowen Dislow goal was very poor. Also, Núñez, when he came on, it's going to take him time to become our lone striker. Yeah. And I think he likes to be sort of out wide, doesn't he? He likes to be like out wide. Look, I think it's very, very good to say the very, very least. But obviously, let's go to the starting 11 because there was one change that came into the side, and obviously Matip was the change that came into the team today. Hopefully, Ibu should be okay for Spurs. I think it's just a little bit of a knock I think he took against Nottingham Forest, so hopefully he'll be okay. But yeah, I thought the lineup was very, very good. I was not surprised to see Matip play, I'll be honest. I think Matip has been kind of waiting for his turn to play for a while, and it was good to see. I thought we started really, really well. I thought we started well. We sort of got into that movement that we had against Leeds and a little bit of that against Nottingham Forest. But when they obviously got the goal, now I've obviously seen it again. It does take slight deflection off Van Dijk. I think that's took it past Alisson. I think had that not taken the deflection, I think Alisson would have probably saved it, if I'm being honest. But good play from Paqueta, who I said was a danger man in the preview. If you guys go back and watch the preview, I did say Paqueta was a bit of a danger man, and I think he was. I think he was very, very good tonight. And look. This is to West Ham fans as well. I think you're safe. I think 34 points is enough to keep you up. I know obviously results going against West Ham today, in the bottom three, because obviously Forest did win. That's a massive win against them, against Brighton. We've obviously beaten West Ham, and obviously we know the big title decided Manchester City beat Arsenal by 4-1. But West Ham, I don't think will get dragged into it, because I think they've got enough. They've got Antonio, they've got Bowen, they've got Paqueta, they've got Declan Rice. I think they'll be absolutely fine. It's just defensively, I'm a bit worried about them. To say the very least. But no, very good finish from Paqueta. And I thought at that moment where I thought we kind of had the most of the ball. We did have kind of most of the ball in that first half. But look, it was a good goal. I can't deny anything about it away from that. But it does take a slight deflection off Van Dijk, and I think that just takes it past Alisson. But cracking strike by Paqueta. And then obviously 1-0 behind, and obviously it was more about West Ham going up the pitch trying to get that second goal, and we do get the equaliser. And dare I say it, but Trent Alexander-Arnold has 5 assists in a month. I think that's a record now. I think that's a record that he's broken. Most assists in a month. So there you go. But I thought Trent was very, very good. Gakpo, I keep saying it. When he gets in that position, when he gets into that position where he's about to sort of take on defenders, he is really, really good from that area. And the strike is very, very good. It does bounce just before Fabianski can do anything about it, because that has always been something where if the ball bounces in front of you, it does take a bit of time to get down. And I think that was a very good strike from Cody Gakpo, who is getting better and better. That's his 6th goal for Liverpool so far. And do you know what? He's going to be a good player next season. He is definitely going to be a very, very good player next season. And then that was kind of, the first half. We did have chances. West Ham had chances as well. But I felt in the first half, we had a lot more of the ball. I thought we were the better team in the first half. But to go on 1-1 at half time, I was feeling okay. I was feeling okay about it. And it was a good first half. But we'll get to the second half very, very shortly. I put him in my fantasy football team, so looking for returns against Fulham and Spurs, says Bluebird Legend. Hi, Liz. Don't change winning team for me. Gakpo is a false 9 like Bobby, seems to suit the rule well as for Nunes. Let me not speak. Nunes isn't a flop, he's a disappointment. Please drop Henderson. Yeah, I was amazed Henderson started, I've got to be honest. Because when you look at Henderson, I didn't think he could play 3 or 4 games in a week. I didn't think he could do that. But obviously he has. And he was okay. He was okay tonight. There were a couple of moments where he was actually in the right back slot, and I didn't like that. I did not like that. But then again, we are sort of integrating Trent into this sort of midfield role, and I didn't like what I saw from Henderson being at right back. I've got to be honest. But look, it is one of those things. That is one of those. Gakpo is a great addition to our squad. 100%. 100%. I should probably have that up. Yeah, I should probably have that up because that's obviously the thing about it. Maybe we should have started Jones earlier in the season. Who knows? All if buts, maybes. Exactly. But I did think Curtis Jones had a good game again. I think he did have a good game again. So Douglas wasn't easy, but winning is a win, and hopefully we build on. Absolutely. Giraffe's header was excellent. He was indeed. Mr. B is in the chat. Hello, mate. Great win for you again tonight, and us, of course. Jota on great form, and Gakpo also doing well. Do you still think you get top 4 or top 5? Interesting, top 5. Well, we are up to 6th. Is it 6th at the moment? We're above Spurs on goal difference. Point behind Villa. And we actually do have a game in hand over Aston Villa, and that is Fulham on the weekend there. So could be an interesting one. I'm not saying it's over. Never say it's over until the fat lady sings or anything like that. But I'm still keeping my hopes up. Definitely. Henderson doesn't contribute anything, and so does Van to the team. Worst player at the club. Hello, Sport Cat. Hope you're good. Didn't watch a single second of the Chelsea game tonight. Get Lampard sacked. Wow. I think as long as we keep winning and Newcastle start dropping points, we might get top 4. There is a big if there. They have Everton tomorrow. I'd expect them to go to Everton and win. I would expect them to go to Everton and win. It's going to be a tricky game. Going to be a tricky game for Newcastle, but I think our target's Manchester United. I've got to be honest with you. I know Manchester United fans will not like me saying that, but they are getting injuries at the worst time. Martinez is out. Varane is out. There is rumours of Bruno Fernandes has got like a big boot on his ankle. They're getting injuries at the wrong time, and Liverpool are getting players back at the right time as well. And also, Manchester United have Aston Villa at the weekend as well. So, some tough games coming up for United. Some tough games, but don't focus about Newcastle. Don't focus about Manchester United. Focus on ourselves, and we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I don't care about Poch. I don't need him now. Diego says, please keep hitting the likes. I transfer Gakpo in my fantasy Premier League and it worked. Good for you. Hendo's issue is off the ball. When I see Keita play, he gets into spaces, draw the defenders and provides space for more. Henderson, on the other hand, pushes Salah too much wide. As much as Jordan Henderson has been a very, very good servant for Liverpool Football Club, it is quite plain to see that he can't start games anymore. I've got to say, we'll say that as well. We had golf ball size hail here today. It looked like it snowed. Wow. I thought it was all supposed to win Liverpool's way. A Brighton win would definitely give Brighton a big chance of making top 4. Yeah. That's the good thing about it, Elevator, is that Brighton did lose non-forced, so that is a big result for us as well. West Ham will be fine. No, looking forward to playing them this weekend. No, but I do think that is a game you can kind of look at to say that you could get something out of the game. You could get something out of the game. Look, Palace are safe. No matter what you say. Crystal Palace are safe, Diego. Crystal Palace are definitely safe. Also, Douglas, I'm starting my own channel up soon, talking about Brentford and other teams' football matters, so you're welcome on at any time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Especially considering Brighton have 2 games in hand on us and like 3 games in hand on Spurs. They certainly do, but the problem is Brighton's games in hand and I guess Manchester United and Manchester City. So, not going to be easy at all. I think Spurs will finish 8th. Don't expect to be 5-0 down to Newcastle in 21 minutes and expect European football. No, definitely not. Henderson's issues are on the ball and off the ball. He's horrible. Thanks, Ryan. Henderson played 1 game in a week, let alone 3 in a week. Thought he was awful tonight. When he got subbed off, it got so much better. Still don't think Jones brings anything to this club. I think that's a wee bit harsh. I thought Jones played well. I thought Jones played particularly well. I've got to say. So, and obviously into the second half, we pretty much most of the same. I mean, West Ham did obviously have the better of the chances. They did have the ball in the back of the net. It is the correct decision, the VAR, to rule out Bowen's shot. It was offside. I think the Van Dijk got a bit lucky. I think Trent got a bit lucky. But good finish from Bowen, but unfortunately it was offside. So that one I'll definitely say was the right one. And then I think the substitutions just changed the game slightly. Obviously, Thiago came on, Darwin Núñez came on, James Milner came on as well. And so good to see Lucio back. So good to see Lucio back. He's been a big miss. A big miss this season. And I think Lucio will be a very, very good player going forward. I think he will be. And yeah, it was good to see him back. And then one corner from Robertson basically gets to Joel Matip. Matip, I don't know how he's not scored when you look at it, and he basically gets the ball to hit a shot at goal, and Fabianski saves it. And then straight out the other corner, Robertson and then Matip, flying header, fantastic header. And great to see him back on the score sheet. I've got to say. And then comes the decision of Thiago. as I said, if that is given against us, I would be very, very disappointed. If it's given for you, you'd be very, very happy. I think it's one of those where I don't think he can move his. I don't know if he can catch his fall. Let me just say that. It's. I think he knew what he was doing. Let me just say that. But I don't think it's a handball. I don't think it's a handball. I think it would have been a very, very harsh handball to give. But I am happy with the fact that we did get the win in the end, and I think over the balance of the game, I thought we deserved it. I thought we did deserve it today. So good win, and a lot more games to come up for sure. Then we got top five, top four, not sure. Luka wants Arteta. What's wrong? Oh, Jesus. I'm not even going to. I'm not even going to get into Arsenal fans, honestly. Um, they're one of the most fickle fan bases I think I've ever seen. I've got to say that. I've got to say that. I believe we'll batter Spurs on Sunday. I believe we'll batter Spurs as well. I believe we'll batter Spurs as well. Got the first one tonight. They've deserved one, but I do fear them as we have them next. Newcastle are an over 18. They can therefore draw points. United are too far ahead, in my opinion. I can't see United on top four. No, I can't either. Let's see how Spurs play Manchester United before we give them the Spurs prediction. Yeah, I've kind of made my predictions before those games, just to let people know that the Prem prediction show is on Friday. It is on Friday this week. It's not tomorrow. So I will not be doing any content tomorrow. So I'll be back on Friday for the Prem prediction show. They play Arsenal as well, Newcastle. I'm saying United will batter Spurs maybe 3-0. Possibly. I also think Liverpool will win 3-0 against Spurs. Diego, West Ham have been on an upsurge and on good form. Will be a tough one for you, mate. Yeah, it certainly will be. Can Forest survive? Difficult one. Difficult one to say. If it was me personally, I don't think they will. But you never know. I think Leeds are the team that are falling in this moment in time. I really, really do. I think the clubs who get relegated are Leeds, Leicester, Forest, Everton, and Southampton. I agree with that. Jones isn't good enough star games for us where we want to be, which is winning leagues in the Youth Champions League, but he can be a squad. Yes, we agree with that. Sterling and Southampton, Leeds and Leicester to go down despite Leicester and Leeds picking up points lately. Klopp subs are actually the right subs for once this season. Yes, they certainly were. I actually believe it will come down to the final day. I think Southampton are going to be on bottom on the final day and still have a slim chance of surviving. Lucho has been missed, yeah. He has been. I don't think it's a penalty at all, nothing. Yeah. I'm feeling that as well, but I can understand why West Ham fans are angry. I can understand why David Moyes is angry, and I can understand why rival fans would be angry as well. But as I said, all this Liverpool nonsense. Again, they even out through the season. So it is what it is at the end of the day. 50-50 that, but I do think it was a natural position, yes. But you could say from Bournemouth and 15 down are still in it, but do you think Bournemouth will be safe as well as West Ham? Yeah. Bournemouth need one more win. They need one more win and they're safe. Depends, but they do have Southampton next, which is winnable as they are rock bottom. Look at what an Arteta is like. Me want Paul Simpson sacked at Carlisle. I will never say that. No, definitely not. It'd be very Spursy to go and beat United. It certainly would be. You should beat Spuds, I reckon 3-1, as you do still concede as well, not watertight defence. I think Southampton 20th, Forest 19th, and Everton 18th going down on goal difference. Yes, I do think so as well. Just very, very quickly, before obviously I do go, because I just have realised it is very, very late. It is very, very late, to say the very, very least. I will put in the players for the match for the player ratings, and basically just let me know your player ratings. And also do hit that like button as well. Right, so Alisson. What have we given Alisson? I've got to be honest. I think that he didn't have much to do with the goal. I don't think he can. I think he is saving it if the Van Dijk deflection doesn't happen. But apart from that, didn't really have much to do. didn't really have much to do after that. I mean, Liz says 7. I would agree. I'm going to say a 7 as well. I'm going to say a 7. Mr. Beef says a 7 as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold is the next one. Another positive for Liverpool. All the tough games are at Anfield. All these games are away from home. As an away form is shocking, but the home form is amazing. Also, we brought the curse of the white top. Yeah, certainly did. I mean, this one was much more luckier, wasn't it? This one was much more luckier as well. Trent, excellent again. Thought he was really good. Gets the assist for Gakpo's goal. I think all around defensively, I thought he was good. Thought he was very good. Liz says an 8. Mr. B for Life says a 7. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I thought he was really good as well. Joel Matip, and obviously I do have to put a big giraffe in front of his name there. Matip, solid. Coming in for the injured Ibu Konate. Thought he had a very good game. Thought he was very good today. And gets the winning goal. Matip, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Obvious. I'm going to give Matip an 8. I'm going to give Matip an 8 for me. Mr. Beef Life says 8. Liz says 7. And Elevator says 8 for Matip. VVD. Difficult one for VVD. I don't think he had his best game. I don't think he could have done better for the goal. I don't like centre backs turning their backs. I don't like that at all. 6. I think it's got to be a 6. I mean, Liz says 6 and it hurts. I would agree. I don't think Van Dijk has been, as Mr. B for Life says there, VVD 6 not the same since the injury. Yeah, I think so as well. Andrew Robertson. Quiet game, I thought, from Andrew Robertson. Combined down well with obviously Jota in that first half. Second half kind of gone out of the game slightly, but good performance from Robbo, I would agree. I give him a 7. Give him Robbo a 7. Mr. Beef Life says 6. Fabinho. I have said Fabinho has lost his legs a little bit. I have said this for a number of weeks now. I think he has lost his legs a little bit. Tonight, though, I think we saw the Fabinho of old. I thought he was much better tonight. So Fabinho, I'm giving him a 7. Liz the Golden says, have a good night all. Thank you very much for tuning in, Liz. I do appreciate it. Guys, let's get the likes up. We are on 12 likes. Let us get to about 20 before the stream ends, if possible. I would say as well. Curtis Jones. Thought he was excellent. Thought he was really good. Combined well with obviously Jota, combined well with Robertson. He was very good tonight. 7.5. I'm going to give Jones 7.5. Jordan Henderson. I don't know, to say the very least. Henderson for me, I think 6. I think it's got to be a 6. I think he was the worst of the midfielders. To say the very least. Arsenal balled top 4 last season. Now they balled the Premier League title this season. Will they call the next 100 points tally? Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. Diogo Jota. Not quite Jota's night, but again, I thought he combined really, really well with Gakpo and Salah. Thought he did. I'll give Jota a 7. Gakpo is my man of the match. I'm giving Gakpo my man of the match. I thought he was excellent tonight. Really, really good. And if he is the Bobby Firmino replacement, we've got a player on our hands here. We have a player on our hands. I'm giving Gakpo a 9. The goal he scored was very, very good, and his all-round play as well. I thought he was really, really good. So Gakpo for me gets a 9. Salah 7. I don't think Salah really had much in ways of sort of being threatening on the game. To be fair, I did actually think Aguerd and Cresswell did keep Mohamed Salah quiet. I did think they kept him quiet. So yeah, I'm gonna go Salah for a 7, and then obviously the substitutes, Thiago. Thiago's an interesting one because he did actually give the ball away a lot. He did give the ball away a lot, I've got to say. Thiago, I'll give standard 6. I'll give him a 6. Nunes, difficult one. He was only on for sort of 15 minutes, wasn't he? Darwin Nunes. Standard 6 again. I think that's pretty much fair to say. Milner clared into somebody. Yeah, I've got to say, I don't think you can really mark Milner because the only things he did was really clatter into people. That's about it. So I'm not going to give Milner a mark. And then obviously the final substitution was obviously Luis Diaz, and I am going to give him a 6. I think Diaz was very, very good when he came on, and I'm really hoping to see him start against Tottenham. I would really, really want to see him start against Tottenham. To say the very least. Veronesco Francis Nunes needs to start more. I would agree. I would absolutely agree with that. What do I give Klopp? Do you know what? Klopp subs were good tonight. They were very, very good tonight. I think he made the right subs at the right moment. I think there were players that were tiring. Henderson was definitely one of those that was tiring. I think Jones, when he came off, he was tiring. Jota as well. So, yeah, 8 for Klopp. But my man of the match was definitely Cody Gakpo. I'll give Cody Gakpo man of the match. So there we go, guys. Just a little short match reaction tonight, but massive win for the Reds as they win by 2-1. Goals from Gakpo and Joel Matip. The big giraffe manages to get 3 points for Liverpool. Is top 4 on? Never say never. Never say never. When it's over, it is over. But when it's not mathematically over yet, I will still keep believing. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I will see you on Friday for the Prem Prediction Show. I'll be doing that. Yeah, that'll be week 34. So there's four match weeks left after this one. 4 match weeks after this one as well. Hello, Rich. Hope you're good. Gakpo finally getting used to the Prem. Yeah, 6 goals. 6 goals it is indeed. 6 goals it is indeed. But guys, thank you very much for watching. And as I said, I will be back with you guys on Friday, and I will see you very, very soon. And yeah, the Reds have got 3 wins in a row. Hopefully, make it 4 against Spurs. But I'll see you later. Good night.